Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Come on in.
Thank you so much for fitting time for us into your busy schedule.
Oh, absolutely.
So, what's the superintendent of Manor ISD up to these days?
Oh, just running a school district and helping things get better for the kids.
So, we'll start with the basics. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Houston, Texas.
What did you want to be growing up?
Well, actually, I wanted to be a cashier at a grocery store because, everyone gives them the money.
Smart. What's your favorite part about being Manor ISD's superintendent?
It's really about getting down there and hanging out with the students like I was doing this morning. I really enjoy seeing those young people grow.
And coffee or tea?
Do I look British? Coffee.
Fair enough.
What's your favorite movie?
I'm going Lord of the Rings.
Which musician inspired you?
Which what?
Which musician inspired you?
Oh, that's easy. John Coltrane.
What teacher inspired you?
My 8th grade English language arts teacher, Mr. Lloyd Baines.
What book are you reading?
What book am I reading? Funny enough, Lord of the Rings.
What's your favorite instrument or guitar?
These days my favorite instrument is actually the piano.
Electric?
Not electric, stand-up piano. Got an old, cheap one somebody was trying to get rid of because they couldn't fit it in their house. And so now I've got a piano in my house.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I like to go explore new restaurants with my wife. Like to run. She got me into running.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Since you like to run, what is your mile time?
Well, on a good day, maybe 8 minutes a mile.
Do you think you could prove it?
Let's see.
Wow, that was impressive. So what's next on the agenda?
Well, I think it's time to get something to eat.
Well, this is neat. Where are we?
Manor Senior High School Culinary Arts class. The place to be if you're hungry. Hey. What's for lunch? Lunch?
Oh, what's for lunch?
Yeah. Chicken? I can do chicken. Oh, chicken and waffles. Excellent, thank you.
What was your favorite school subject?
My favorite school subject? I think in high school, it must have been U.S. history. I had a really great teacher, Miss Brizendine, and she just taught us a lot of interesting stories about history. And by the way, I ended up becoming a U.S. history teacher, actually.
Really?
Sure did.
For how long did you teach U.S. history?
I taught U.S. history for 5 years.
5 years?
For 5 years. Actually, just not too far away from here, actually, Adobe Middle School in Austin. Adobe Middle School in Austin on East Runberg. Really enjoyed my time there. Enjoyed teaching U.S. history. And if I get the chance, maybe someday I'll go back. I don't know, we'll see.
Where's your dream vacation spot?
My dream vacation spot, I think it changes every so often. But right now, if I go anywhere in the world, it's a little bit of a strange place you may not know about. There's this place in the west of Ireland, out west, and it's really deserted. It's nice and cool. It's very green. I like hiking. It's a nice place to go. The people are incredibly friendly. It's a small town, and it's just stress-free. And just a totally different kind of place to be. And so that's where I would go.
What kind of weather is over there?
Cold and rainy most of the time, which a lot of people don't. I'm not a beach guy. So the cold and rainy doesn't bother me because it chases everybody else away. And so then you have everything to yourself because nobody else wants to be there. Yeah.
Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix or Hulu? I'm going to have to go with Netflix since I don't have a Hulu account.
What's your favorite show on Netflix?
Oh, my favorite show right now, I've been watching Who is Aaron Carter? So, yeah, it's all right. So you got to understand, so it's set in Spain.
Is it good?
In Barcelona. My wife is from Spain. And so, you know, whatever she wants to watch is what we watch.
Do you like more to text or to call?
I don't know if it's like, so remember, I'm old. And so I remember, thank you for that. So, you know, it goes back to, I remember when there were no cell phones. And so you had to punch the little digits and pick up the phone and call people. And so, yeah, I like to talk to people. Although I have to say FaceTime is amazing. It's just nice to see family. I've got a couple of daughters that are older than you, and so they don't live at home anymore. So it's nice to be able to see them. And so, well, I guess what I'm saying is I'd rather call, but texting sometimes is a little easier, especially when my son is upstairs in his room and it's time for dinner. I don't want to walk all the way upstairs. I just say, eat. So,
What was your last post on Twitter?
I have no idea.
And will you be posting our selfie on Twitter?
Absolutely. So I don't know what our last tweet was, but I know what my next one's going to be. It's going to be Manor Senior High School Culinary Arts online and ready to go. And I might follow it up with a picture of my food.
Were you in any clubs in school?
I was in speech and debate. Friends got me into it, and it's a great skill, public speaking.
When you're not dining at the Manor Senior High School Culinary Arts class, where can we find you?
Usually in my office, eating a sandwich I made from home.
Do you have any pets?
Way too many of them. There's 4 of them.
If little Robert could see where you are now, what would he say?
Gnarly, dude. Hey, kids, that was something from the 80s, so.
What do you want to say to all of the kids who are like little Robert?
Don't be surprised where life takes you. Just enjoy it.
What are your main goals for Manor ISD?
You know, I think my main goal is I really want to see Manor being known for not just educating children, but also developing the leaders of tomorrow. I want people to think of Manor as the place you go if you want your child to lead the way through innovation or whatever they choose to do in their future careers.
What do you want parents to know?
You know, I want parents to know all the great things their children are doing within the district. Everything from being the district that produces the most associate's degrees in Central Texas while students are still in high school, to the fact that we've 5 times been a Texas Art Educators Area of Distinction. I think there's so many great things going on in this district. I really want parents to be aware of those things.
What about teachers?
I want teachers to know that I've done that job. It's a difficult job. It's a rewarding job. And that we care about them and we want them to succeed and we're here to help them.
What would you like for scholars to know?
You know, I want them to know that we exist for them to be successful. It is all about the children.
Last question. What is your why?
You know, I think my why, it really goes back to, 24 years ago when I started teaching, and I guess this is the best way to say it. Since I've come to Manor, I've encountered my why in the flesh. I've had students that I taught 24 years ago come up to me and say, hey, I'm glad you're here because my children now go to schools in Manor ISD. And you know, I just helping generations of families to be successful, that's my why, and that's what I want for our community.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sormani, for showing us around Manor ISD today. We'll catch you later.
All right, see you later.